The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Syracuse University and the home of the Orange, a place lovingly called the Dome. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Shotgun, he hands it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Sommer with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. To throw, it's Knight. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. First play looking to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sends them up first down at the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver's got it. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Touchdown, Orange, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
7, Georgia 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. There's the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stuffed on first down brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Dogs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. About it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Scanning the field, it's Knight. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Number 7.
So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
He'll field the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Time out, trying to do the same thing here. QB keeper all the way. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a run to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Knight. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're in short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. To the air. It's Knight. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try and run it. There's the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Throws it to the right. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Team pins him in and brings him down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To the air, it's Knight. Quick throw caught over the middle. Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Looking to throw. It's Knight. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush. Sack. quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally a spark of life from this offense.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught for the completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Syracuse lines up now, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Syracuse! And they jump on top during the second half. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Georgia, 10.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Hand off to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to throw. It's Knight. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. looking to throw for the first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Georgia, 13.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
He fields it at the 15. And the returner is brought down. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Knight. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the pass fastball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And it's Syracuse on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and it's almost picked off and changed for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw it again. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Takes the handoff. It's Rivero. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Orange. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down play coming up. To pass. It's Knight. Makes the catch. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Barber. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Same tailback, another carry. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Paul. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to +40.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Gets made on the out route. Inside the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening that.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They're going to run it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He breaks free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. He's back to throw again on second and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a wide receiver screen. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. The clock is still running. Now to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This to make it a one-score game here in the final minute and set up an onside kick. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
The coach in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow.